Just go to Enter World. Little loading screen. Taking a bit longer than normal. But we're on peak hours, so here we go. Alrighty.
The vicious trolls that populate the numerous jungle isles of the South Seas are renowned for their cruelty and dark mysticism. Barbarous and superstitious, they carry a seething hatred for all other races. Long since exiled from his ancestral homeland in Stranglethorn Vale, the Darkspear tribe was nearly destroyed by rampaging Murlocs. Rescued by the young war chief Thrall and his Orcish warriors, the Darkspear tribe swore allegiance to the Horde.
Oh.
Led by the cunning shadow hunter Vol'jin, the Darkspears now make their home in Durotar, along with their Orcish allies. As one of the only surviving Darkspears, it falls to you to reclaim the glory of your tribe.
Alright, there you have it. You're part of a race that's almost dead. And that is no good. Here we are, in the Valley of Trials. I'll give you a quick little user interface walkthrough. Whoa, that was weird. Look at that. Okay, so moving around can be done with the WASD buttons on your keyboard. And I suggest you get used to that. The spacebar gives you the old jump command, and you can use your mouth. The right-click button can turn the camera. Holding down both buttons on the mouse can make you run, but I prefer to do that with the WASD controls. I use you know, hybrid mouse and keyboard to move. Alright, so what else can I tell you? Alright, I have a couple add-ons downloaded, and the add-ons in particular are X-Perl unit frames. So this is not what you would see exactly if you were to just download the game and start playing. What it does is it gives you a plethora of options for unit frames, and we won't need any of that stuff in this walkthrough, because we're not going to be doing too much grouping. Just the you know, the form of the guide that I'm following, and yes, I am following a guide. It avoids a lot of the group quests that that you might encounter along the way if you weren't following a guide. So a couple things I'm going to do right off the bat is go to the game menu tab right here. What you can do is you can also click escape, and then it'll pop up, and this is pretty much just the options, like pressing select on your PlayStation or whatever. What I'm going to do is click on the interface button, and there you go. You can see the add-ons that I got right here. We'll get into all that stuff later. Atlas Loot is the only one that we'll really need in this go. I've also got Auctioneer Advanced. Anyway, I'm going to make sure Auto Loot down here in the Controls button is not clicked for the time being. I am also going to go to Combat and make sure Auto Self Cast is clicked. I'm also going to go down to Action Bars right here and put on a lot of the action bars. I don't have bongos, which is another add-on. That's great for, but I think you only need that later on, and it's going to be a while before we get to a point where bongos will come into play. Names, you can also do this. You can get it to show your name above your head. Smoking Leafs. We won't worry about that though. Okay, so here we are. We've got our action bars set up, and down here there's a lot of tabs that you can look through to tell you so much about everything that's going on. I keep being invited to a group. I don't know who this guy is. I'm just gonna decline. Fuck it. Because I don't need any of that shit. We don't have to group. Okay, so here we've got our character tab, and you can take a look at what you're wearing. I'm going to click on my backpack, and this is the bag slots down here. I'm gonna take off my shirt and sell it because I have no money, and money is very important. I'm not gonna take off the pants because they give me 2 armor. Here's my weapons: a worn axe, does 1 to 3 damage per hit, for 1 damage per second. This is my bow, does 3.3 damage per second, and that is something important. As a hunter, you do not want to do anything involved with melee. You want to be in melee combat as little as possible, and you know, for the first 10 levels, that's kind of a stretch if you don't know what you're doing. So we'll make sure to try to keep this bow in action as long as possible. Anyway, down here we've got the attack button, and we don't want that, so I'll just throw it away. This is our Raptor Strike. I'll put that in the action bar, along with Berserking. I will put in the action bar, and I'll toss away Auto Shot. The reason I'm tossing those away is because you can just right-click on whoever you want to attack, and it'll do that for you. What else do I want to talk about here in the interface? To do with interface, I'm sure there's more, but I'll get to that as it goes along. Maybe I'll just if you need help, you can click this little question mark over here, and that'll that'll help you out. But fuck it, we don't need that because you got me. Anyway, another thing that you can do is your view. Using the scroll button on your mouse, you can zoom in or zoom out. And I can actually zoom out way farther than most people can. Actually, I can't do that right now because I just started a new character. I'll show you a cool thing to do. What you're going to do is press Enter on your keyboard to get this little chat bubble up. And then you're going to put /console, CONSOLE, and then capital letters set. Oh, sorry. I think you need a space. Set, space, and then write camera, distance with a capital D, max, MAX with a capital M, and then factor with a capital F. And then you are going to go 3.4. And then you'll press enter. Okay, I did that wrong. Alright, we'll try it again. Without the spaces. Console, set, camera, distance, max, factor, 3.4. Enter. Nope, that doesn't work either. I think I already might be zoomed out as much as possible. Anyway. Okay. What we're gonna do is go talk to this guy, Cal Tunk. He's got a yellow exclamation mark above his head, and that means he has a quest for you to complete. So we'll walk up to him, right-click him,